Alrighty, y'all. Welcome to Science with Mr. Jacobs. This is Science. I'm Mr. Jacobs. If you see some friends hanging around, it's because they're my advisory friends. They're just in here as we are doing this lab. Today, what we have done is we have taken 150 milliliters of water, and I have taken 6 scoops of this Cupric chloride substance. I had another one of my friends make us this really cool aluminum foil crane. So what we're going to start off by doing is mixing the Cupric chloride into the water. And it's going to turn this really cool blue. It kind of looks like Wendex or a Gatorade. I'm going to leave that thermometer in there to start. It looks like we're currently sitting at about 25 degrees Celsius, or about like 25 degrees Celsius. That's about 77 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's a little bit warmer than room temperature water. Now, what do you guys think is going to happen when we put the crane into the Cupric chloride? What do you?
I assume evaporation. Have a change in temperature.
Okay, so we got a change in temperature. All right, possibly.
It's gonna float, maybe.
It's gonna float, maybe. Okay.
Might evaporate.
Might evaporate. All right, crane in. So I'm just gonna kind of use the thermometer just to kind of push it down. We can instantly start to see little bubbles starting to rise up, kind of over here in this area. We'll go ahead and submerge the whole thing.
It appears to be floating.
Yeah, we can start to hear it fizzing a little bit. You'll notice that the bottom of the crane that was underwater is starting to change colors a little bit. Kind of looks like it's starting to rust almost. I'm starting to see a lot of heat rising off of it. You can just start to see that steam coming off it. So I'm going to go ahead and put that thermometer back in, and it does look like the temperature is starting to rise steadily. And as I kind of poke on it, we can start to see a lot of that orange stuff starting to fly right off of the crane. And it's starting to settle kind of at the bottom. And that temperature continues to rise. We're already up to 35 degrees Celsius. That'd put us somewhere in like the 95 degrees Fahrenheit range. And just as we continue to kind of mess with the, well, what was once a crane, that water's starting to get quite a bit more murky. We still see a lot of that steam coming off. We're up to 41 degrees Celsius, so we've now reached over 100 degrees Fahrenheit in the liquid. That Cupric chloride liquid, or what it started off as Cupric chloride. Just going to continue to kind of let it take its reaction, let it do its thing. We're up to 45 degrees Celsius, just if you're keeping track. That means we're at about 110, 115-ish degrees Fahrenheit. Alrighty. Be right back. I'm going to go dump some of this liquid out so we can see what got left behind, what some of our products were. And you can kind of see what we get left with is kind of this rusted, gunky stuff.